Good morning and welcome to ACC Student News.
The news students can use. I'm Brendan DeMary.
And I'm Haley Kramer, and these are today's stories.
Grace Point Church has released plans for a new facility they found an ideal location, but they only have a few days to come up with the guarantee of $300,000. Hope was lost until one of the church members came forward with a coin. It was a minted 1866 20 denomination gold coin. It is one of only 10 known surviving Liberty Double Eagle with the "In God We Trust" motto. Online bidding for the coin is open and up to $140,000 as of Saturday, and a live auction will take place on April 27th in Schaumburg.
A lot of retail stores in Northwest Indiana have been closing down. Over 40 workers will be laid off when the Ashley Home Store in Cherryville, Indiana closes its doors by the end of April. The Ashley Home Store in Cherryville was open for 12 years before this decision. Although they still have a store in Maryville, many people are wondering if Ashley Home Store is failing due to competition from other stores. 8 other mattress stores opened just within a few miles of the store. There have also been countless complaints of customers not receiving the furniture that they purchased.
There was a toxic spill that affected many beaches to force them to close. The spill was from U.S. Steel Mill. The spill was 100 yards away from Lake Michigan. Tuesday morning, beaches reopened after the chemical spill on April 11th. On April 18th, U.S. Steel resumed full operations, and the EPA will continue to monitor and sample water bodies. Indiana American Water will be doing additional sampling this week to confirm no impact from the spill. The National Park Service plans to work with the EPA to establish a long-term monitoring at the beaches as the busy beach season approaches.
Hammond will continue to roll out 33 stationary license plate reader cameras announced in January at the entrances and exits to the city and outfit 2 police vehicles with the cameras. On the first day of using the system, the automated system notified police that the registered owner of the vehicle has a suspended license. The police officer said he smelled marijuana and seen a suspicious bag with contents that looked like marijuana but wasn't sure. After arresting the man and searching the car, they found weed and a loaded gun with a laser sight and an extended clip.
Lowell is debating whether or not to allow alcoholic beverages in Liberty Park during the one-day corn roast and cornhole tournament on July 29th. The topic was brought up earlier this year by Lowell Chamber of Commerce President Dean Sutton, who requested a beer garden at the event. Its approval stipulates on the ability to provide security as well as insurance for the event. Also included in the ordinance is a request for more bike racks and downtown parking. Chamber officials plan to meet to discuss all topics of the ordinance, including the beer garden and need for parking.
A professional has just recently released the most probable cause of the water crisis currently taking place in East Chicago. Approximately 1 year ago, a chemical not recommended by experts was used to coat lead pipes in the soil of the city. Up to 90% of the water lines may now contain lead poisoning. The proposed budget cuts from Trump further threaten East Chicago. A bill to help address lack of resources in this area has just moved on to the governor. The customers of Indiana American in Northwest Gary may have been exposed to the contaminated water and are at risk.
Facebook Live has been the figure of controversy as of late. The most recent Facebook Live murder of Robert Goodwin Sr., killed by newly deceased man Steve Stevens, Facebook has been pulled into the spotlight as it had failed its role in policing the content that goes onto the site. To try and prevent future situations like this, Facebook is said to be developing an artificial intelligence to help combat this problem. This has not been the only controversial incident surrounding Facebook Live, as there have been videos of suicide, torture, and beheadings posted onto Facebook before.
Early last week, the United States Armed Forces decided to drop what is known as Massive Ordnance Air Blast, or commonly known as the MOAB, on the terrorist group ISIS in Afghanistan after President Donald Trump gave the go-ahead. The mother of all bombs is the largest non-nuclear bomb known to man to this day. When the bomb was dropped, it was reported that 36 ISIS men were killed in the strike. No confirmed civilian casualties have been reported. President Trump still has not commented on the attack. That's all the time we have for today. I'm Haley Kramer.
And I'm Brendan Manning. Be sure to watch all our videos on YouTube.
And check us out on Twitter